My kitchen. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Once again, I am here in the kitchen trying a new thing that I haven't introduced to you guys yet. So I was debating making this dish. Not sure if I should make this one or this one. Either way, both dish you use chives. So yesterday I went to my garden and I harvested a bunch of chives from my garden, and those are the two options I have. I could make chive cakes or short noodles using chives, and it was a difficult decision. The fact that chive cakes, I feel like it's easier to make, but I'm not a big fan. I don't like it that much, so I'm going with this one, which is the short noodle stir fry with chives, but I'm making it all from scratch. So the noodle from scratch, the beef, the ingredients, the chives and everything, the stir fry, all from scratch. So before I make the noodle, which it is manual, a lot of work, but I am going to marinate my beef first, because that's what matters, is that a good stir fry has to have a good beef or marinated beef. So we're gonna do that first and let it sit while I'm making the noodle. All right, so for the beef, I slice it up. I use over half a pound, but you don't need this much. I have a bunch of chives, so that's why I use a little bit more than half a pound for the beef. Alright, so now it's time to marinate the beef. In this recipe, I use 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of chicken powder, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and also 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now, baking soda is very important. That's what's gonna make the beef very soft, tender, and juicy. Okay, so the beef is done. Now leave it aside. We're gonna get right into business for the rest of the ingredients. What's gonna go into this stir fry short noodle. In this recipe, I'm also using 2 eggs. If you don't want to or you don't have it, don't worry about it. You don't really need it. Okay, so for the flour, it's very simple. 2 cups of rice flour, half a cup of tapioca flour, and just a pinch of salt. Right now I'm boiling 3 cups of water. That's gonna go into the flour. This is when I'm gonna make the short noodle. It's boiling right now, so let's get to it. Okay, so I have 3 cups of boiling water, but I might not use all of it, so you have to try like little by little at a time. So this is what I'm gonna do. Just a little bit at a time. So I only had 2 cups of hot water so far, and it's already the consistency I want. So I think I'm gonna stop. I had 2 cups of water here, and now it's a good time for me to add my vegetable oil in there. Just a little bit is fine. Drizzle it just a little bit. This gonna help with the texture, the oil. So now I'm gonna get a little bit dirty with my hand. All right. Just like how you would do it with noodle. Leave on it. Okay, this is the exact texture I want. It becomes a dough, but very soft dough. So now I'm ready to make the noodle. So I like to take a small ball of dough. I like to roll a little bit, just this small, and then roll it sideways. This is what you want. So the shorter dough, usually it's supposed to be big in the middle and small at the end. So that's what I want. Again, make sure the ball is not too big because you want your noodle to be short. Okay, roll, stretch. Small ball, roll, stretch. It took me probably 20 minutes just to make the noodle. The process is a lot because you cannot put all the noodles at once. They have to cook and float up. So I cook about 4 times, like 4 different batches. But the best way that I discovered in making this is first make into a good small size of balls first to keep them very consistent. Make the balls and then start rolling them, like roll, throw right into the water. A lot faster, a lot more efficient and effective. And that's what I have. A beautiful dish of short noodles. Now let's get to real business. I'm very hungry right now. It's 12:30 and I haven't had lunch yet, or I didn't even have breakfast to start with. So I cannot wait to start cooking this. So let's get started. So the dish is already done. As you could see, the egg that I put on top is completely optional. If you don't want to put, that's fine too. I like to have an egg on top of my short noodle, fried short noodle. And also I put the chives before the noodle. For better result, you should put the noodle before chives because vegetable cook a lot faster. It was just my my instinct. I thought my homegrown vegetable would take longer, so yes, that's my issue. So on top of that, I will also add a little bit of vinegar or lime juice if you have it. I like to have like that zing sourness on top of it as well. So just a little bit of vinegar. And because I eat very spicy, I will also add hot sauce. Again, completely optional. All right, tasting time. You gotta make sure you mix all of the sourness and that together. Okay, no, I don't. So I'm gonna break the egg, and the egg so oozy, like you want it to be still runny, because that juice gonna hydrate the noodle, and it just tastes so good. Oh man, I haven't had this in a long time, so man, it is good. Nothing is like homemade. Everything made from scratch, and the vegetable is also homegrown. It's just perfect. All right, I am gonna continue finishing all my noodles because it's just so good. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And if you would like to know more recipe, anything at all, leave the comment in the comment box below. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.